Yeah, pitched a beautiful ball game for us. Powerful, under control, good command of his fastball. He threw enough secondary pitches to keep some people off strides with, I thought, a sharp breaking curveball. But to expect him to come back in his first start off of rehab, just a great day by Joe today. You know, Julian, the last start he made on rehab was, by all accounts, similar to today in terms of the type of swing and miss, the power to his fastball. He carried it into today's ball game. But, you know, to walk out for the seventh inning, you know, that's probably a little bit unexpected when a guy's coming back and making his first start. In fact, he's got a no-hitter intact. You know, I think speaks volumes to the type of stuff that he had today. But we were probably past the number of pitches we were anticipating going into it already. So he's got to come out of today feeling, you know, I'm sure a big sense of comfort knowing how he was physically. But certainly the performance was outstanding.
Can you talk about Mookie's day?
Yeah, we get back at home here, and guys are comfortable at the plate. He gets a couple pitches up in the strike zone. A good breaking ball for the grand slam that he hit in the front row. But to see our leadoff guy have that kind of extra base capability, outstanding day by Mookie. David, a couple of big hits once again. Hanley, you know, in the 5-run, I guess it was the seventh inning. That 5-run inning starts with Hanley busting his butt down the line and just a good, aggressive base running play on his part to get things rolling for us.
John, you mentioned Joe's high pitch count. When did the discussion in the dugout start about, you know, when he's up, those numbers are getting high?
You know, he lost the strike zone for those three hitters. That was a 30-pitch inning. That was probably when things started to begin to think about how many innings he's going to give us. Like I said, we had a target range of pitches we were comfortable with. You balance what he's doing today versus not only the game, but certainly Joe's return to us, and didn't want to jeopardize that in any way. So he got through the 6 2/3 comfortably today.
John, from your chair, when you're watching the offense do this over and over, is there a point where it transitions from we're watching a hot team to we're watching a special team?
You know, that first came to mind in the Oakland series, where not only did we do some things with the bat, the way we ran the bases, the defense that we played, there was a moment inside those three games where you do kind of take a step back in the middle of an inning and you see what's unfolding in front of us. Young, athletic, energetic players that are so in tune with what we're trying to do as a unit. It is a powerful feeling that when you get so many guys on the same page moving in the same direction, you've got a potential for doing some special things.
Yeah, John, Kelly had that stretch last year when he was effective 8 or 9 or 10 starts. So was this even a notch up from that? Was this comparable to the way he pitched at the end of last year?
Yeah, because he carried his power throughout the outing. From the first pitch of the ball game through his last, I thought he was under control in terms of the energy and his delivery, where he didn't overthrow his fastball. He was able to create the velocity, I think, in a very consistent manner here today. Just great to see him return to our rotation, and honestly a chance to really give us a boost with his abilities.
John, just a thought on the play that Hannigan made to end the inning.
Well, it's not a normal one. 2 outs, you're thinking you're going to take the easy out of first base, and you know Joe's momentum took him to the third base side of the mound. Hanny has the presence of mind to, one, receive the throw and know he doesn't have contact with home plate, you know, timely to get back and tag the plate. So a rare play, but it ends up being a pretty well above average play at that. Oh, I think anytime Mookie comes to the plate, we have a sense that you know, he's got such lightning bat speed, you know, velocity. He can catch up to it. You know, again, he's hitting balls hard. You know, in the first couple of innings, first couple of at bats. So again, particularly at home here, he's a good pull hitter. He's got a chance to use that wall, and fortunately, he lofted it over. He already had X-rays done. They're negative. You know, he's got a contusion. He's day to day. that pinched the kind of the fatty part of the outside of the palm, and he's got a little bit of a split of the skin, but we'll check him certainly tomorrow.
John, would you have let him pitch the no-hitter through 9 innings?
No, he was going to be done after the 7th. You've got to put a personal accomplishment. He came back to us not because of a sprained ankle. It was a shoulder injury. So you've got to take that certainly into account.
What did you think about, A, the way Jackie kept his hitting streak alive, and B, just how carefully teams are pitching him right now?
Well, I think there was a clear strategy today. They're not going to give him a chance. So we may have to adjust some things going forward, just so he's got, maybe a different slot in the lineup, just to be in the middle of potentially building an inning further. But he's in one of these. He's in a long streak here. His foot speed allowed him to extend it by the ground ball. Kipnis makes a nice play, but his speed forces him to throw inerrantly. So he continues on.